Top of the morning. Glorious Friday. I don't really like drinking nakeds, but I needed some instant protein. You know, according to conspiracy theorists, this shit ain't no good. They got like preservatives and other things in it. So I don't really be fucking with nakeds. But anyway, top of the morning, glorious Friday. It's gonna rain all day. You know, I'm on my way to earn my keep. But yeah, I wanted to say, you know, I noticed like a lot of women got spinal issues and shit like that. And that's because during their pregnancies, you know, women get the epidural and, you know, just all type of shit, you know, the sucker shit that the so-called medical professions, and the hospital be wrong. You know, I encourage all women who's pregnant to invest in a doula, get a midwife, a spa doula, you know, a doula, as they say, and you know, we got to keep it more cultural because, you know, with the doulas, you know, they put you in a blow-up pool with the water and they have you stand up, you know, like you sit up a little bit so, you know, the baby goes with gravity. When you give birth to the baby goes with gravity. Then what the doctors do, they make you lay down and the baby goes against gravity. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you know, having a baby land on your back, that shit has a bunch of health hazards to it, right? And then the second thing, right, a lot of sucker shit the hospitals do, right? Because we know a lot of the hospitals connected with Planned Parenthood, which is that evil lady, something singer, I can't remember right now, but you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, yeah, a lot of women too, they'll tell women like, oh, you're gonna have long labor pains, you know, let us just give you this C-section. And Margaret Singer, her name is Margaret Singer, the Planned Parenthood evil bitch, right? But yeah, they'll tell women, you know, yo, just have a C-section, don't squeeze the baby out, boom, boom, you know. And according to my understanding, you know, the mother of my first child after my son, I'm the first, you know, you know, when we had our kid, she was able to like give birth to my son easy, squeeze them out. And when she had her second child, the doctor's like, yo, you're going to have long labor pains, you contracting too heavy or some funny shit like that. And they gave her a C-section. And then her 2 kids after that was C-sections. Peace, King. How you doing? Top of the morning. Blessings. Love is love, family. And then her 2 kids after that was C-sections. So she had 3 C-sections. So they said once you have 3 C-sections, you can still have kids now, but she's super high risk. You know what I'm saying? Super high risk. And that's not fair to people. You know what I'm saying? So you know that shit is all a plan. When women pregnant, they giving them epidural, and you know they telling women, oh, it's better to get a C-section because it's gonna be easier to give birth. But then after 3 C-sections, women can't have no more kids after that, or they high risk and all that shit. So, you know, for those of y'all that's having children, seek out a doula, you know, and you know, let's get around this eugenic shit. Let's get around this depopulation shit and them trying to knock off, you know, people of color, black people and all. Let's go more natural. Try to keep the placenta, the umbilical cord and stuff like that. And you know, let's take control back over our gift to give life, man. Because you know, when you have a child and they keep the placenta and all that, or the umbilical cord, top of the morning, King, they do their little funny stem cell research shit, they little fake cloning and all they little deviant, dark, demonic, you know, activities with they science and stuff like that, man. Now I just wanted to elaborate on that real quick. It ain't nothing to go deep in and nothing to give a lot of thought to and shit like that. And then you know, for y'all that haven't heard, you know, go online, man. Check out that Obsession album I released a few months back, that Sovereignty 2 album. You know, check that out, man. I was with Murder Mook and T-Rex last night at they video shooting Force the Projects in Harlem. And Mook and T-Rex was like, you should get back in the ring, man. You know, there's a lot of money involved. You know, get back into that battle rap, do what you do, man. You know, you was a beast. You know, tear some niggas up, catch some bodies, and get to that bag. So I'm definitely taking that into consideration, too. You know, I check that over with Lux, because, you know, that's my little bro. So I'll probably write like 15 100 bar verses And then I'll run him by Lux. And if he be like, all right, it's go time, then, you know, it's go time. You know, I'll get back in that ring. And, you know, once I, you know, warm up and, you know, catch a few bodies, then it'll be, you know, it's back to that battle rap. We'll see, man. Stay tuned on that thing. But anyway, we get up like sit-ups, iron, intelligence, rule over negative nonsense. Have a benevolent weekend, everybody. I'm Oxygen. Uno.